Hi guys, welcome to this video. So in this video we are going to create like a sketch tutorial video. Like I said before, this entire week will be based on this sketching tutorial. Someone has been requested to put more videos based on sketching, so I'm just starting with this sketch tool. Okay, so here in this video, like we are going to create this sketch part. Okay, this eagle head logo using Creo parametric. So let's get started. So at first, like if you have your working directory, like let me just have this folder as my working directory. So let me just select this, click on OK, and we have selected our working directory. So let's click on new and click the default template, and let's rename this part as bird underscore logo. Okay, and then our unit as MMNS port solid ABS. Okay, good. So I'm just going to start my sketch on the front plane. So let's go for the sketch view. So on this, I'm just going to, first of all, let me just see this sketch, like this drawing. Okay. Yeah, like I said before, I have never practiced this part before. So if I have practiced this part before, so I will just directly draw this entire part within 10 minutes. Okay, so you guys, yeah, you guys can able to understood what I'm doing, but you can't able to know the what are all the difficulties that I faced by during creating this sketch. Okay, so if I'm doing the sketch for the first time, I will face some difficulties in this part. So you guys can able to know what are all the difficulties that I am facing, so you will able to find the solution as soon as possible. Okay, so I think this is a kind of simple part, but here we have some complicated for these sketches here, for this and for this and for this. Okay, so at first, like you can able to see this center point here, so we have to find out this big circle radius. Okay, so yep, I think like they have provided this value. Okay, and here, okay, so this will be 60 and this will be 64. Okay, so 62, 60, and okay, this will be 60, 62, and this will be 64, and this will be 100, and this will be 60, and this will be 56.9. Okay, what about this radius? Like instead of that, they have provided this total height value as 119 as diameter. Okay, so let's draw a circle. Okay, anyway, we don't want this as a full circle, right? So, yep, let's delete all these. I'm just going to create some constructive mode circle for this, and here the diameter is 119, so the radius will be 119, that should be divided by 2. Okay, 59.50. Okay, good. So this is our reference circle. Here we have created this circle. So on this circle we are going to create this sketch. Okay, so yep, the first part, that like this whole is like very simple part, so we will do that later. But maybe this center point will have some reference, as you can see here, right? So yep, okay, so we have mm, like this will be 73, as you can see the center point here, that will be holding this circle and this circle. Okay, so okay, like we have two center points, one for this and one for this. Okay, either like we can be able to place this center point here so that we can able to draw these two arcs. Okay, so like I said before, as you can see here, this has got reference with this circle center point. So at first we need to create this center circle, right? So for the center circle, did they have provided any value for this? Okay, from the midpoint it will be 37. Okay, from the midpoint it will be 37, and the distance from the midpoint it will be 2, 37 and 2 point, like this, and this will be 37, and this will be 2. We need to check whether this is got left side or right side. Yeah, from the center line it will be left, like this will be 2. Okay, good. 37 and 2, I think this is right. Yep. So we can able to draw a circle with the diameter of 19. So let's draw a normal circle by having this as a center point, right? So this will be 19. So this will be our first normal circle sketch which we are going to place here. Okay. So the next thing here is, like, using this reference we can able to plot these 2 points. So one, yep, okay, they have mentioned this as 73. Good. So at a height of 26.4 from this. Okay, so let's plot a point somewhere like this, and dimensions from here till here we have a separate dimension, and from here till here we have a separate dimension. So this height value from the center point to the first point, it will be 26.4. 26.4. Okay, height value. Okay, good. So the next thing is, like, this distance. This will be okay, this will be 73, right? So here we can enter a value of 73. Okay, and we have placed this point. So the next point is below to this, and okay, I think here we have a deviation of 22 point, sorry, 2.2, right? So this will be the distance of this point, but here they have mentioned this is 26.5, but here they have mentioned this 26.4. Okay, I think they have mentioned this angle, I think so. Okay, we don't want to worry about that. So I think this starting point is 26.5. Okay, good. So this point, like, this will be 2.2 from this end. Okay, so let's plot a point like this, and dimensions from here till here, this will be 2.2. I think this is correct, but maybe, like, we may have some problems here. Okay, so the first arc, okay, by the second center point we have to draw an arc with a radius of 56.9, or else, like, for the better way, I'm just going to draw a circle with the radius of 56.9. 56.9, that should be multiplied by 2 for the radius, sorry, for the diameter. Okay, I think this is the exact thing that here, 56.9, the distance is 73. I think yeah, I think this looks good, right? When compared to this part, I think this is good. Okay, good. So the next thing is, like, we have to cut out. So I think, like, better we can draw this on this constructive mode itself. Okay, so I'm just going to draw a circle by using this constructive mode by holding this second point, and this radius value, this will be 56.9. 56.9. Okay, so the next thing here is, I just want to draw one more circle by holding this center point with a radius of 60, like this, and this will be 60. Now you can see this got created here, and I think this is correct when compared to this, right? So the next thing here is, I just want to create this circular part. So for this, I think, like, we should place 2 points here. um, like, do we have any exact value for placing this point? Okay, and they have mentioned this distance and this height, but we don't know where to place this point, right? Okay, but instead of that they have mentioned this distance, like the arc. Okay, okay, 21.4. So let's place a point here somewhere like this, and this will be 21.4. 21.4. Okay, So the next thing here is this circle should coincident with which point to the stop point. That should have a height of um okay, so that should have a height of what um, yep, here we have some separate radius. I think this will be the same center point. Okay, it should have some separate center point. Okay, and yep, like having this okay, like before that, like let me just create another other features here. Okay, so in like we need to create one more center point here that should have a height of 18. So let's place a point here, and this should have a height value of 18, either from the midpoint or yeah, from the midpoint. And the circle should have a radius of 64. So constructive circle, okay, like this, and this will be 64. Okay, I think this is right. So the next thing here is like one more circle with a radius of 100. I think this will be the center point, or like this may differ, right? Yep, from here it will not occur. Okay, good. Um, they have mentioned this only this radius has 100, but they have dotted lines here like this. Okay, and that should have a center point, right? I think this will be the center point anyway, or else like this. Okay, so let's try drawing a circle by using this as a radius of 100. No, like this is not the exact thing. Okay, okay, anyway, like we have taken reference for all these except this line, this curve, and except these two curves. But for this we have this 60, right? So let's project this entire thing, right? So let's go for the arc, center around its ends, and I think this will be the center. Okay, okay, not sorry, like this. Okay, so from here, oh sorry, I have confused like which is my okay, good. So from here till intersecting with this circle, so this thing is completed. So the next thing is this height will be 26.5. So let's place a point like this, and the dimensions from here till here, this will be 26.5. Okay, so this will be the exact height for this start point of this curve. And okay, let me just place the point here itself. So let me just edit this on the dimensions from here till here. This will be 26.4. I don't want this. Okay, from here till here. Okay, um okay, I think this got some equal constraints here, so let me just delete this 26.5. Okay, and from here we have to start the curve um, up to this edge. Okay, so let me just draw an arc from the start point to this end point. And the next thing here is like they have mentioned anything here, okay, that should interact with this. Okay, so we can't able to draw this curve anyway, like we can extrude this up to some length. Okay, sorry, this will be the center point. Okay, okay, like up to the center point. Okay, good. So I think like now we can able to merge if we found this circle distance. Okay, so yeah, the next thing is like we have like we can able to draw this arc up to the distance of 54.2 from the midpoint. So let's place a point um, on this circle on the dimensions from here till here. This will be 54.2, 54.2. So we got this endpoint. So the first start point from this edge to this edge. Okay, arc from the midpoint from here till here. Okay, so the next thing here is we have completed this, and then we don't know about this start point, but we have yeah, we have this start point and we don't know this end point here. Okay, so I think this line that should have a coincidence value like with this like 2.2, I think so. So let's place a point. Okay, 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 like this, and I think this is good, right? Okay, so we can directly join this arc. Okay, so yeah, center point from here up to this. Okay, so the next thing here is we can directly join this, but like yeah, wait a minute, like we have this radius as 64, but we need to find this radius center point, like from where this circle has been originated here. So this is not, because this is too small. I think either this will be the center point, I think so. So for finding this value, I don't know the exact solution how to find this value, but there will be some solutions for this, right? Hmm, how we can able to find this? Like they have mentioned this as 21.4. We have placed this point, okay, and how? Yep. So the single point that they have placed is, I think so. Um, this is the point that they have. Okay, sorry. This is the point that they have placed. Okay, so okay, and the distance, at least they have mentioned from there. They have not mentioned it. Okay, we can't able to take this as a reference. Also, we need to use all these dimensions which I have presented here. Why did they have mentioned this? Because like using this distance, like we can able to find the center point, but I don't know how. Okay, so let me just try. Let's draw intersecting with this point. Okay, okay, it got intersecting. Let me just check. Okay, good. Okay, so by intersecting this, we should have a radius of 62, right? So this will be 62. Okay, and do we have any kind of interaction with these other features here? Like okay, now we don't have any. Mm, okay, let's go for the dimensions. Let's check whether we can able to adjust this 40. Okay, we can't able to change this as this got. Okay, we can able to change this, right? So let's keep this as 40. First of all, okay, sorry, 60. Okay, I think this is not good. Let's undo. Okay, okay. Yep, 62. Okay, and it got placed on the center means like we can use the midpoint value, but I don't know how to exactly find this. Yep. Mm, okay, 21.4 and okay, I think this will be rejected from this radius, I think so too. 62 minus 21.4. Okay, 62 minus 21.4. Okay, so this is how that they have created here. So now I have an idea like they have created like this. Okay, so this will be 40.60. So I think this and this should have a distance of 0, I think so, as a straight line, right? Okay, either like let me just draw a line. Okay, good, straight line. Yep, this will be 62, right? 62, that should have an intersection with this line. Okay, and one more circle, that will be 60, but that need to be placed like at the distance of 3 from 2.7 towards downwards. Let me just check whether this is got. Nope, this should be placed somewhere height. Okay, we don't have that value also, so dimensions from here till here. Okay, so I'm just going to delete this 50. um, okay, let me just check. Okay, okay, good. So from here towards down 2.7 with a distance of 3. Okay, and dimensions from here till here, this will be 3, I think so, 3, and height of 2.7, and the height of 2.7. Okay, so the next thing here is I can able to draw one more circle by using this as a center point with having the radius as 60. Okay, I think this is the future that we have, that we need it, right? It got intersection. Okay, good. So now I'm just okay. Okay, it should end there. Okay, good. So now I'm just going to draw an arc from here um till this end. Okay, good. And one more arc. Okay, let me just draw here itself up to this, and yeah, we can able to delete. Okay, I don't want to delete this. I just want to delete this, and this. And I think okay, on the top reference. Okay, good. So let me just delete this also, and yeah, we have this reference so that we can able to draw an arc for this. And okay, arc from this point to this endpoint, and for joining this, so we should find the center point here. Yeah, here, from here till here. Okay, like you can see these two features got created, but if we intersect these two features, like it should be coincident, right? So one more constructive circle by holding this as a center point. um, I think this is the exact thing that we have. Okay, okay, and okay, we got this. And what? No, nope, nope. This is not. This is not. This is not. Okay, okay. And this will be 100, but I don't know how this dimension could have been like this. Okay, even this is not intersecting. How did they keep this 100 radius? They doesn't have any kind of center point here. Mm, okay, by having this, we can't able to create this. But by having this, I think we can able to create this. So let me just um, draw a circle. Okay, okay, okay. So this will be 100. Yeah, I think this is the only one solution that we have, right? But even though this doesn't such, I think there is some more points here. Okay, and how we can able to find this? We don't have any. Okay, and I think let me just create this arc so that we can able to search for that little bit later. Okay, yeah, from here, okay, up to somewhere like this, and I just want to delete this segment here. So the next thing is I just want to create an arc with a radius of 100. So let's create an arc from here. Oops, sorry, 3-point arc from here, somewhere like this, and this will be 100. Okay, if we keep 100, it got intersecting here. Okay, that should have a sharp end. Okay, let me just undo arc from here to this end like this, and let's keep this as 100 now. Okay, I think this is right or not. Okay, this is not intersecting. Good, right? So let me just undo. There should be some point here. So let me just search for a minute. Okay, like they have not provided any value. Like I think you guys can able to understand what problem right now I am facing, because as you can see here that they have mentioned this radius value as 100, but they have not mentioned any like center point, like where should we place this circle. Like even if you place it here, like we can't able to draw the circle here, right? Mm, how we can able to create this is mm, that should intersect okay from here, so that should have one point somewhere like this, right? Okay, okay, and I think this circle, like we are going to draw a circle that should interface with this top portion here, as you can see here. Okay, okay, I think we can able to find this. um, this will be 19 divided by 2. Okay, and either like we have yep, this total height. Okay, we can't able to calculate like this from the midpoint. Okay, we don't, we can't. 1837 and 1952. No, it doesn't look good. Mm, from the bottom to the top. Ah, yeah, let me just draw a constrictive circle from the bottom, okay, to this intersecting point. Okay, even though this is got created, but this is not the exact thing that we need, right? Okay, or else yeah, let me just draw a circle like this, and let's adjust this radius value as 100. And okay, even though now this is not correct, so that's one point. I think this should intersect here, I think so. mm, mm, okay, this is the reference for this. Okay, and for this uh, okay, I think if we think too much on this, like it will definitely take some time for us to create. Yep, we can't able to create this big without this dimension. We can't able to create this, but instead of that we can able to see between these two that this line is got ending. So let me just place a point somewhere like this, and the dimension from here till here, this will be 19 divided by 2, and then this value divided by 2, that will be the center point here. So let's draw a constructive line up to like this, and let's delete this. Okay, and let's delete. Okay, we don't want to delete this. So now um like, do we have any exact value for this? Okay, 54.2, 54.2, good. And I think we can directly join this by a arc. So from here, sorry, 3-point tangent end, from here, sorry, from here till here, somewhere like this, and then now we can able to adjust this radius as 100. Okay, I think this is the solution that I have found right now. So let me just have, sorry, let me just have these here like this, and let's have a comparison. Okay, I think we have created this, like this two looks exactly like the same, right? Yep, we have completed this, and that's all guys, like we have completed this part. Okay, so let me just try for the extrude. I don't know whether this will extrude or not. Okay, it got extruding, good. Because sometimes if we use very sharp edges here, like we may have some slight dimension difference, right? So that may confuse, like that may not overlap the feature. So let me just extrude on the back side. So like we have the center point here, right? So yep, like this. Okay, and this will have an extrude of 4. Sorry, let me just go for the 5 itself. Okay, and we got created this feature here. Hide the sketch, and let me just reduce this extrude value to a value of 5. Okay, and let's give some appearances for this part. I think okay, this looks good, right? View, appearances, and let's go for the wooden color, teak unfinished. Like this is the appearances that I have given on my previous video. So for this, and for the inner thing, I'm just going to give the mask fabricated black color for the internal surface of this and of this, and then let's click on OK. If we go for shading with reflections, and now you can able to see that we got created this feature here, right? Okay, why we have this sharp edges here? As you can see here, we got some sharp edges here. Oh, on the front view you can able to view this clearly. Okay, sorry, this is the previous part we have done, right? So yeah, here also we have sharp edges. Okay, we don't want to worry about that. Good. So that's all guys, so thanks for watching. So if you want more videos related mechanical engineering or any other content, you can comment below. And thank you guys. Sorry, I forgot to add one more sketch here. That so for the high part, I'm just going to create one more circle here like this. Let's keep this value as 6. Okay, and this looks good now, right? I forgot to add this. Sorry guys. Okay, good. And if you need a white color on this, you can able to give this. Okay, so that's all guys, thanks for watching. um we will see next video with a very interesting content like this guys. Okay, so bye guys, until then, goodbye.